Hello everyone, it's indeed inspiring to see you back again. And today we are going to discuss 10 most compelling and innovating project ideas. This video is intended for students and researchers and innovators who are working into some research, and those who are absolute beginners. You also must watch this video to get certain ideas, and I will also tell you at the end of the video that how you can start exploring the ideas, how you can come up with new ideas and formulate a prototype or a solution. So let's begin with the 10th idea we have. 10th idea is about clothing talks to you. So we see that smart clothes are being emerged, and these clothes can help us in health control, in tracking sports results and contactless payments also. So these clothes will be connected to mobile applications and can help us in working in different modes like office mode, meeting mode, driving mode. So this is the 10th idea, and let us move towards the ninth idea. We have ninth idea is all about AR and VR. So these AR and VR applications help us in getting the details of any monuments, buildings, or object, and it enhances the shopping experiences. It finds the details of petrol pumps and medical centers and other such shops and necessary outlets. Then another domain of augmented reality and virtual reality is interior designing. We can pre-design everything instead of creating a physical prototype. We can pre-design and we can create from 2D to 3D. We can do transformations and we can save it, we can share it. So this is really going to help the industry which is into interior designing. Then another applications we have under AR and VR are education sector, where for learning purpose, augmented reality can be used to visualize 3D models of different domains. So for example, you can see here, so human organs, and virtual reality can also be used to give a real experience virtually to the learner. Manufacturing domain, we can pre-create the models virtually. We can integrate AR VR with the IoT and robotics, which is really going to help us in advancement of the technology. Then medical and healthcare is again, AR VR is going to help better in learning experiments and then implementing them for real time. Let's move towards the eighth idea, and the eighth idea we have is 3D printing. 3D printers are really promising, and they are quick to create a model. If you see examples we have in the world in Saudi and other places, that 3D printers have helping us to create the whole buildings. So they are very promising technologies, and they are very expensive as of now, but as time passes, this technology will also going to be reduced in the cost part. It can also help us in education sector. It can help us in prototyping and manufacturing, and even in medicine sector. Let's move towards the seventh one. The seventh one we have is industrial IoT. IoT is Internet of Things, where things are connected with each other and things can communicate with each other. We talk about smart homes, smart cities. So there basically we find IoT. So this can also help us in smart homes where everything is connected. You can control everything remotely with the help of your mobile applications or with the help of some smart applications. Smart retail shops where contactless payments can be done, where you can just pick up the things yourself, no need of human beings to sit on the counters. Everything can be managed with smart IoT devices kept and installed in the retail shop. Healthcare sector also, smart healthcare sector, where online consultations can be given, all the data can be stored into cloud, and no need of, again, in case of emergencies, traveling and visiting the hospitals. IoT can really be a boon here. let's uh, let's move towards the sixth one, and sixth one is advanced transportation. This is amazing, amazing. If you see that drones are already being tested, flying cars are already being tested, so we will be soon seeing flying taxis in certain parts and limited parts of the world being executed, drones also in limited cities, and hyperloop is also in experiment, and probably will sooner be in practice also, which can help us to travel millions of kilometers within few hours. Moving forward towards the fifth one we have is digital twins. Digital twin is creating a digital twin of something which is really real, which is a real object. So this is again going to help us in product design, supply chain management, and in fact cross discipline collaboration. Let's move towards the fourth one, and this one is neural chips and smart AI driven robots. Neural chips is really going to help us connecting the brain and technology, which can help visually challenged and hearing issues, those people who have. This can be an aid to them. Even for normal human beings, the visual perceptions can be processed, the sound perceptions can be processed and interpreted. So this is another technology which is advancing. Let's move towards the third one, and this one is second space. A lot of efforts are being made from past many years, and the intention is to create colonies. The example is Mars human colony. So it is expected by that by 50 to 2050 we will be able to see Mars human colony established over there, and we may find certain other planets where this can be possible. Let's move towards the second one, and this is the climate change technology. We see the carbon emissions. So carbon negative technologies are emerging, which can very to a great extent reduce the carbon effects on the environment. Floating wind turbines are being created and being practiced and implemented, that is going to give us renewable way of energy. And we have new batteries technologies being emerged, because we need more power, more energy for running the devices. Let's move towards the first one, and this is about food and biotechnology. So we know that agriculture needs a transformation. So the vertical way of agriculture and farming will be a major thing we will be able to see in near future, and even cities will be doing farming, not only the rural areas, cities also, villages areas, even the cities will be doing farming in a vertical way. Another applications of biotechnology is transgenic organisms, where the genes can be edited and mutated, where two organism genes can be combined, and a new form of organism, that will be same organism but new gene organism can be produced. The similar technology can be applied to plant protecting themselves, like cotton plant is attacked by some bacterias. Okay, so those particular bacteria repellent can be used by editing the genes of plant, and they can develop the bacteria themselves which will repel. And then we will have we have this old example of flavor tomato, where we can genetically modify plants to grow them in a better and healthy way. So these were the ideas which we are able to see and emerging, and a lot of research and experiments are being happening into them. Now let me tell you that what you can do and how you can proceed ahead. So let's start with how to start with an idea. It's very simple. Now listen very carefully. You can start observing the world around you. You can see that how people are utilizing different services given by some companies, how people are offering services to others. Just keep on observing. And then once you are observing the environment, the world around you, then the second thing you have to do is list the problems you identify, what sort of challenges you see all around your home, your neighborhood, your society, your school, your college, your office, wherever you go, wherever you visit. Try to identify the problems people, problems companies, problems the organization or society is facing. Once you have a list of problems, the next thing you have to do is create another list of opportunities. What opportunities do you see? What gaps do you see where you can fulfill that particular gap, or that gap can be fulfilled? So identify and list down the opportunities. The fourth step is think, explore, and write. Now you need to think on those problems, you have to think on those opportunities, and you have to write solutions to them. You just explore, are there some existing solutions, or there is no solution for it? If you don't find any solution, try to create a solution. Don't cap yourself, don't limit yourself. Think out of the box. Whatever solution comes to your mind, you think it. If you can think it, that can be sooner or later be implemented. So think, explore, and write those ideas. And the next step is create, test, validate, and recreate. Once you have the idea written on paper, then start creating it. Start creating it, testing it in very small setup, and then validate it with a certain number of people, SMEs, experts. After you validate, then recreate it. Once you recreate, and after multiple such iterations, once you are confident, once your small team or group of people from whom you are consulting are satisfied, then go for deploying it and marketing it, and then again improving it. So these are certain steps which you can follow. If you're a student, still you can follow. If you're a researcher, you must be following it. So these are the steps you can follow. So by this, I conclude, let's come up with different ideas. Let's have a clear vision and let's get success. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And comment on the comment section so that I can create more such videos. Thanks a lot.